guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, I'm Jarisa and I make videos about DIYs and home decor. I wanted to say thank you to all of you that have supported my video on my kitchen makeover. You guys are awesome. Thank you for your sweet comments and also thank you for subscribing and welcome to the family. Today I'm gonna be making another one of those videos that I see that you guys like a lot. I'm gonna be making some room decor inspired on Pinterest, Anthropology, Urban Outfitters. It's just a bunch of things that I saw that were pretty cool and I decided to recreate them. I'm gonna be showing you how to make a rug, a jewelry holder, and also a tapestry for your walls. I made all of this using materials that I have laying around my house and things that I feel like are pretty easy to find. I'm also gonna try to link as much as possible in the description box in case that you're missing something or anything like that. And I also wanted to say that from now on, I'm gonna try to speak a little slower because I saw that you guys mentioned that I speak really fast. I think that I do it because I get nervous when I'm talking to the camera, but I'm gonna try to speak a little slower. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try. I also wanted to mention that I asked you guys how often you see notifications for my videos, and I saw that most of you said that you never get notifications. Even though you're subscribed, sometimes YouTube doesn't send you the notifications, so this is why I always tell you guys to hit the little bell right next to the subscribe button so you never miss out when I post a new video. And if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe too so you can get notifications too. Thank you so much for watching and thank you so much for your support, guys, and let's get into the video. This DIY is super easy. I'm going to be using a rug that I had here around the house, but I didn't use it. And basically, I'm just going to trim it to make sure that it fits in the middle of the circle. This circle I got from Amazon. I'm gonna list it in the description box. And I just kept on trimming it until I made sure that it was going to fit. Then I started to tape it up with the painter's tape. I would recommend you to use another tape. I used to use this one because this is the one that I have. Then as I wanted to have an ombre effect, I just started to basically mix the paints that I wanted to see if I could get some warm tones. I just kept on mixing the colors, and the colors that I used were yellow, brown, red, and orange. I basically wanted to have like an ombre effect, and I chose the color that I have around in the decorations of my house. Especially that yellow is like one of my favorite colors, and I was very glad that I got to mix it up and make it look like that. I took the little bar that I showed you and I painted it up. All I had to do was to take a little bit of glue and glue it into the rug. I wanted to give this a little bit of a different look. This is why I decided to go with a ring. And basically, I just glued it up and then I took a little piece of jute and tied it to the sides to make sure that it would stay in place. In the end, this is what it looks. Of course, you can give this your own touch and it doesn't have to be exactly the same. You can choose whatever colors you like. For this one, I'm going to be using a hanger, but you can also use a piece of wood if you have it. This is just what I had. And basically, I'm just going to take some hooks and I'm going to cut them. The reason why I'm cutting them is because they were actually too long. If you have smaller hooks, it's going to work even better. I basically just went ahead and painted everything. Then I made some holes with my drill so I could put the hooks in there. I just applied a little bit of E6000 glue and then a little bit of the hot glue so it would stay in place. I just went ahead and started decorating this, and I used this headband that I had bought a couple of years ago for another DIY, but I didn't end up using it. I found this one at Michael's. Also, these other leaves I found in the same store at Michael's, and I feel like they look really pretty. So I just kept on adding the flowers until I liked how it looked. This is something that is perfect in case that you're looking for something to recycle and also to organize your jewelry or maybe your scarves or something like that. So what I did is that I folded the rug in half and then I draw kind of like half an eye, and I just draw it first and then I went cutting it. I had to cut first the top layer and then the bottom one because it was pretty thick. And after I was done with that, I just started to tape the edges. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to have a clean cut whenever I paint it. I just went ahead and put the tape all around it so I could have the shape of the eye and all the border without having it to do it by hand. And I also made the circle in the center, and as you can see, I was cutting little pieces of tape because it was easier like this to make the circle. I just tried to cover as much of it as possible so it wouldn't get stained by the paint. I painted the edges and I also painted the center, and then it was time to take the tape off. As you can see, it came out pretty clean. The only thing is that it had some stains on it, but I cleaned it up a little bit and it came off. Then I was trying to add the tassels, and these tassels I had laying around my house because I had another project that I actually didn't go through, but they are very easy to make. All you need is yarn and a little piece of cardboard. I'm gonna keep it in front of my mirror like this. I feel like it looks really cool, and I really like how this one turned out. So these were all the things that I had to show you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next time. Bye bye.